the inspiration for performing Brahms here in Sydney with the Sydney Symphony Orchestra, well, it's such inspiring music. It's not rocket science. It's a glorious repertoire. We've explored. This is all about connections, feeling the connection. We've explored Brahms before together, and this is very much in that context, continuing to, in this case, perform the Third Symphony. With Johannes Brahms, of course, he never espouses programs in that sense. But there is such an inner life in these works where we know through reading about the man, the emotional inner life of these symphonies is phenomenal. There's a cauldron of emotion. And the fact that he remained single all his life, this was not because he was not a deeply passionate man. And if it's not reflected actually in his personal life, it most certainly is reflected in his music. And I've had the great pleasure and privilege over the years of working with Detlef Glanert, who's a contemporary German composer. And he specifically has written 4 companion pieces to the 4 symphonies, Brahms symphonies. And we have performed those over the years, and I gave the world premiere of his last one, which was accompanying the Third Symphony this previous, well, when was this? In '24 in America. So I'm thrilled to bring this with the Brahms Third Symphony to the Sydney Opera House. In talking about connections, of course, it's very easy to program the music of Mendelssohn Bartholdy with Johannes Brahms. We're performing the first piano concerto with Stephen Hough. In the spirit of connections, Stephen and I are very good friends, go back a long, long way, have collaborated on a variety of repertoire. The piano concerto, this first piano concerto, is quite the tour de force. It's very virtuosic, very dynamic, exciting, has glorious lyricism in it, and is probably one of the finest concertos that nobody's ever heard. It's just so rarely performed. It's a wonderful vehicle for a great pianist like Stephen, and a wonderful companion piece to the symphony. And of course the Hebrides Overture. What should I tell you that you don't know? I don't have any inside scoop as a Scot. It's just, when you've actually been up there on the west coast, northwest coast of Scotland, is it by association? I'm not sure, but you just beautifully captured by a composer who was besotted, was just so fascinated by the sights and sounds of Scotland, not just by the sights, but also just by the literature that was really quite famous around Europe at the time.